All right, we back, dog.
So whoop.
Oh no, I'm not with all that.
What?
Yeah.
And with what?
Nope. Not with it.
What it do, babies? It's fucking Thursday. And we're back with another solo dolo rig.
That's right.
Pretty sweet. I love it. We are currently watching the press conference for UFC 262. Right?
That's right. And Tony got
He
brain
is
worms.
Losing it. Fucking losing it. I mean,
brain
already
worms.
lost his hairline, but definitely losing cells up there.
I just hate to say it, but it's like, dude, you've been in it for such a long ass time that, I mean, effects are happening, you know? Side effects for like years of training.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like,
shit's adding up.
You remember when fucking Stipe, well, it's adding up to unadd.
I don't think I said that right. Not adding up, but something up.
Fucking up?
Not fucking up. It's something like adding up. Things are stacking up. No. That's fine.
No, it's cool.
That's cool.
No, well, remember when fucking after Stipe fought, was it DC? And he had the interview after, and you could like barely, his press conference after he won.
Yeah.
First
when
drink
you
I've
do
had.
that, you always sound like Adam Sandler. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He does that like baby falsetto voice or whatever.
I haven't had a drink in a week, man. It's catching up to me. So, but after that fucking Stipe press conference, people were like, "Damn, he need to get looked at."
He's like, no. Yeah, but we had good training. You're like, is that Boomhauer?
You said they need closed captioning for this one for sure.
Yeah, and even closed captioning was like, what do you guys want me to do here?
Question mark, hashtag. I don't know, dude.
they just throw like the website. They're like www.ufc.com.
Yeah.
They're like, what do you want? Because we're not going to get much from this.
There's nothing else.
They just start showing pictures of what, like, you know when they do the remake of like rap songs?
Yeah, and they post
the picture real
cuts.
quick
cuts.
Yeah, dude.
It just says you train camp, and there's just a train.
Yeah, and then there's like a campsite. It's like we're thinking that's what he was trying.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a sign language guy next to him.
Look at this.
Damn,
Kind of look like Patrice O'Neal, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, he does.
Like especially the way he was rocking it and everything. Yeah. Yeah, bro. UFC 262. A fucking banger of a card. Isn't this the card that also was gonna have Nate on it? But they dropped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened with that? I didn't. Honestly, that's news to me. I thought it was still supposed to be.
It was like a supposed injury, but I don't think it was an actual injury. I think it was a sickness. But when somebody drops out of a fight, I don't think you typically say due to sickness. Like even if they have the flu or whatnot, I think it says injury. I don't know. Because I thought I heard
Nate
from somebody. Yeah, it's Nate. Nate pulled out because I heard, and also around the same time he pulled out, he like was posting videos of him like out at the beach. So I think it had to do with some internal thing, like maybe they were covering up for him getting like, you know, the end of the world thing.
Are we not allowed to say it? Is it like that?
I don't know. I think
like Voldemort and Harry
I think
Potter?
YouTube pulls it down if.
Really?
Yeah.
I would think they would be.
They like coined the name, like, so I think you have to be under certain regulations to be able to say it, or like they demonetize because we're making a lot of money. Fuck it.
I was about to say, what are we doing? Making?
You're like, we're making money. Shit.
Hold on now.
You're like, you haven't given me $1, and I'm like, that's what we've made. I can't give you everything.
And it's on the wall.
Yeah, shit. We laminated it, guy. No, yeah.
So you think they fucking?
I think he either got the flu or he got COVID. Honestly, because if you can heal fast enough that you're back in a month, how big was the injury? Like anything that injures me, I'm feeling it, but I'm not fighting the world's best people. I'm training jiu-jitsu.
And that's even like minor stuff. That's not even like you fucking snap a bone or something. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got something like that where you need actual rehab for, that's like 6-8 months at least.
Yeah,
before you're back to the top tier where you were.
So I don't know if he's actually training still or if he's just like going to class and watching or doing anything. I don't know.
This fight for Nate gives me anxiety.
Really?
I think so. I don't think it's the best match for him to make.
Why does he? What's the anxiety about him losing?
Yeah.
Why does that matter?
Yes, it doesn't.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
There's certain fighters it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like some people.
I think it's because I don't want him to lose.
Okay. I feel that.
But it's like.
But it can't be because you fear he's gonna drop. Like of importance to the UFC.
No.
Like Dana White's gonna make it seem that way, but it'll never be that way. As long as Nick or Nate want to fight, it'll always be important.
Happen. Yeah, he'll always make it work.
People will always ride or die with them because of the way they are.
Yeah.
Like same thing with Conor. Like people might like stop believing him like crying wolf all the time about like I'm the greatest ever because you've maybe had the biggest impact of all time. You're like Stone Cold Steve Austin for us, but
dude, that is fucking really good. By the way,
really,
holy shit! I know you're not a huge. Try that.
I'll smell it.
It's fucking. I'm sipping on. Sorry to interrupt the fight talk for a second, but I'm sipping on Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, which is the first.
I'm trying to do like how Josh
I've never
does it.
seen.
Josh taught us smell it.
I've never seen Elijah Craig Barrel Proof like in the wild, where I could actually buy it, for retail price, and so I just got a hold of this 2 weeks ago. Like 2 weeks ago, and it's fucking fire. I just opened it 5 minutes ago, so this is like first pour, but really, really good. I'm a fan of that.
Is it weird to me that has like notes of?
Tell me them notes, baby.
I want to say similar to peach, almost. Like there's
some fruit note. There's some fruit notes for sure.
There's something in there.
I think a lot is kind of that oaky, that kind of toasted oak that you're getting. If you look at the color of this, how it's really, really dark, that means their barrels are charred.
Yeah,
to
but that's
a
not even
level.
as dark as some of the shit you have in there. Some of it in there is like.
This is pretty damn close. I mean, look. This is pretty damn close to the darkest thing I have.
Oh, I guess because it was in that corner, it looked darker.
Yeah.
I thought it was much darker, honestly.
But I think their char barrel or their char level on these barrels.
We went through that much peanut butter?
I haven't.
It's like
drank
half a
any
bottle.
of it.
I haven't either.
Oh, it's because all the guests get that.
Okay.
Airport Hippie had some, and a couple other people had some, I think. But
I mean, we all.
I think that's also
tested
just
it. I don't know.
It's like an easy into type thing, you know.
Yeah, which that one has like a weird like brush your teeth feeling afterwards. It like has like a weird mint or something. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It was an awesome gift, by the way.
Yeah, we appreciate you, AJ.
Yeah, for sure.
What were we
awesome.
just talking about?
Talking about this
No, before that.
fights.
Yeah,
Nate
but I
and
was.
Nick.
Yeah, like some people's stock just never drop. Like
Yeah, like
Connor's like,
being-
I'm the greatest of all time. Like you were the most influential of all time, probably.
Yeah, he's made the biggest impression on the UFC game.
Just because he's made it so mainstream. I mean, other people have made bigger impacts. I would say like the Forrest Griffin and Stephan Bonner fight, obviously. And then you got Chuck Liddell because like people underestimate like how important Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell were at the time, like bringing everything up. But like Connor's did the biggest elevation and change in the UFC.
The biggest
period.
step.
Yeah,
For sure.
So like the steps in the beginning were like, whoa, we finally made this legal to where we can fight in more than just this one state or casinos or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then it was like, now we're starting to have regulations where you can't go in there with shoes, and now we're doing gloves, and then it was like, now we're starting to have people that know more than just one thing.
Yeah.
Not just judo, not just jiu-jitsu, not just wrestling. Then it was like GSP. I mean, that was like another step past that, but like, yeah. But Conor went like, these steps were like this big, and like his step was like, whew.
Yeah.
And then the world saw it, but it
Blew the fuck up on it.
at the same time, like Ronda was a part of it. And then, I mean, John was dominant at that time too. And then,
When is have you heard anything about John's fight?
no, but Dana was just saying that he wouldn't mind having Jones and Stipe fight, like, in the meantime, because Derek and Francis is moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're setting dates, I think, in July. I might have read that wrong, but it's not too far away. Also, dude, you see one of the sponsors of UFC right now, Army of the Dead?
Is that a... Nope. What is it?
I mean, go ahead.
I was going to say, is it a video game?
No, but that would be a good guess. Like, I mean, there's so many.
Like a zombie game or something.
Yeah, I mean, it is a zombie thing. It's a zombie movie. But there's a story behind that movie. Do you know? Yeah. Okay. So Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
Like, he's in that movie. There's a comedian in that movie named Tig Notaro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't supposed to be her originally. And he guesses who it was supposed to be originally. Yeah. That's that movie.
Yikes. That's the one that he worked on.
Yep.
And was like, I'm a fucking badass or whatever.
Yeah. Which hurts my feelings because it comes out on Netflix really soon. And I was like, I saw the trailer and I was like, why does that look so familiar? And then the highlight to the trailer is like them asking her, like, hey, do you want to do this thing where you can make like $2 million in one day? And she goes, yeah. And they're like, you don't want to hear the risks? And she's like, why would I want to hear the risks?
$2 million.
Yeah. And then I was like, hold on, that's Tig. And I was like, and then it goes, boom, boom, Netflix. And I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, no. That sucks, dude. Yeah, so I can only imagine.
What's wild, though, is that...
We're talking about Chris D'Elia, by the way.
What's wild, though, is that all his stand-ups are still on there.
Yeah, dude, I also thought that was weird.
Why would you do that if you're continuing?
You're talking about as Netflix. Why would you keep him on there if you were such a big proponent of pulling him from a movie?
If you're cutting him out of a movie, why would you keep him on your?
Do you think that was Netflix's decision to pull him?
I would think so, because it's a made-for-Netflix movie, right?
Correct. Well, Netflix.
A Netflix original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but do you think it's them, or do you think it's the director? Or do you think it's just like everybody trying to avoid any problems and being like...
In a perfect world, the director wouldn't go through Netflix if they still have Chris D'Elia on their shit.
Yeah. The director wouldn't go through Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
What I think, and maybe we're like looking too close at it, what I'm thinking is it's Netflix had the movie. They bought the plot from somebody. And then was like, hey, we need a director. And then got a director. So I don't think it was like the director being like, I got a movie. Y'all want to buy it? I don't think it was like that. I think like Netflix was like, we bought this script. We need somebody to do this. And we're going to throw these people together.
I honestly think it would be Netflix that would pull somebody like that.
Me too.
I don't think the director has the...
Me too.
Don't get me wrong.
Unless you're like...
have the shit.
Yeah, unless you're a... Like damn, we just missed that. But unless you're like... They were like almost kissing, dude. Look at it.
Woo! Chandler got him a jawline, don't he?
Bro, for a short king, he's not a bad-looking dude.
His body's fucking stupid.
You know who he reminds me of?
We're talking about Michael Chandler.
Yeah, you know who he reminds me of physically? He looks a lot like Chad Mendes. A lot like Chad Mendes. They could be cousins or something.
When I saw him in the Embedded 3...
And that's Tony Ferguson right there.
Yeah. Yeah,
Olivera and Tony Ferguson are just like so close to looks.
Just the younger version of Tony. I was watching the fucking Embedded 3 or whatever the fuck it was that just came out, I guess. And I was watching
3 came out like 2 days ago or last night.
Maybe 4.
They just dropped another one like minutes ago.
Okay, then that's probably the one I was watching because I was watching it on the way home, and or I was playing it on the way home. I don't watch and drive. I don't watch and drive. I just listen. But
yeah, that's okay.
But I was watching him like warm up in his hotel room, and the way his body's cut, he reminds me of Sylvester Stallone in Rocky 4. Like that real deep V, like real cut up, big up top, wide up top, and just down to the waist.
Yeah,
he looks like that.
It sounds like we're gay for this dude. Have you seen him walk?
Mm-mm.
Boy got bow legs a little bit.
He does?
A little bit out. Like when they go out, that's bow, right? What's it when they go in?
Unbowed.
That ain't
Debo.
It. Debo legs. Behind your chain, Debo coming. Nah, dude.
But yeah, no, he is a very attractive man. No lie. But so what's been new with you? How's your week going, my guy?
It's been going good. Just met a dope ass dude over the weekend at the tournament. Like, you know, the tournament we were talking about with Josh. Mm-hmm. Like I got there to set up, and typically, like, you know, because I'm like at the sister gym now, I'm not at the main gym. Mm-hmm. I'm at Panacea, and at Remedy, they're a little bit bigger, so they have like a bigger crew of people. So people will show up every once in a while, and I just don't know them, and I'll just like, yo, I'm Cody, nice to meet you. I train at our other gym, and I don't know how long they've been training. So, like, I was there first. Joel is this dude that's been training there for a long time. This, I want to say 4-stripe white belt. But he's just like, he's been there for a minute, so he knows who I am. And he's like outside looking in, and I'm like, hey, what's up? Y'all can come in. The building's so fucking big. If you've been to Pensacola Fairgrounds, it's like the gun show building out front, the big red one. Yeah. So I'm like on the opposite side of the building, but I can see them, and they like put their head to the window, and I'm like, wave. I'm like, come in. But he didn't, or he acted like he went to go for the door, and I was like, oh, it's locked, so I'll walk over there. Motherfucker was open. I don't know what he was doing, but it was clean open. There was no hitch or not a weird push or nothing. I was like, was he scared to come in?
Okay.
Oh, all right. Yeah. But there was like people out there waiting. So I was like, y'all can come in. Like, we're waiting for Trey to show up with the mats and everything so we can roll them out. And it was this dude, his name's Rich, and then his lady, Serena. And I was like, cool, nice to meet you guys. I like haven't been to Remedy in a while. Like, how long have y'all been going? And they just moved here from Indiana. Mm-hmm. And they're like ex-military.
Indiana. That's a terrible state, I feel like.
They weren't super in love with it, but they're military, so they weren't even there terribly long from my understanding. But they've been like a little bit all over, like Kuwait, Afghanistan, Tennessee. There, I think they were...
What's in Indiana?
Good hiking. Like
that's gotta be it.
Yeah, maybe.
And like what, corn?
Is corn?
I feel like they're a big farm state.
I feel like corn probably comes from Oklahoma.
Is Indiana's a big farm state though, huh?
Ohio. What is Cornhuskers? Who is that?
The Huskers.
Nebraska.
That place, the flattest place I've ever been in my life.
Word?
Yeah. You go through the state and you're like, what is that? You can see the other side of the state from the beginning of the state. Yeah, it's like that, dude.
You see somebody
they have wind farms out there though, which those will fuck you up.
What farms?
Wind farms, like the big fucking
wind farms.
Yeah, wind farms. What part of this are you not getting?
What is the
like the big turbines, the propeller? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but what is the name for that?
A wind farm.
Yeah, but what is the name of the thing?
Oh.
Fucking wind. We're so dumb.
Wind turbine.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's like a wind.
Our
listeners are like, they're idiots.
I'm gonna Google wind turbine. Wind turbine technician. Yeah, look. Wind turbine is a device that converts the wind's kinetic energy into electrical energy.
Yeah, but isn't that called something else, though? Like the actual thing? Because when I see it, I'm not like, oh, that's a wind turbine. I'm thinking that's
wind
like a...
Wind turbine, other names.
Windmill or something?
I mean...
Windmill?
Windmill? Wind generator?
You're like, I mean, and it's exactly what I just fucking said.
Wind
that's cool.
Energy, wind power station. No, yeah, wind turbine. Windmill those were used like a long ass time ago. They did grains and shit.
Like,
you know what an original windmill was?
Are you saying a joke?
No. It's like they would have, so the windmill's up top, right? And then it would be connected to a shaft that would go down, and there would be two stones. And the stone on top would be connected to the windmill, and it would turn, and they would put grains in there, and it would crush the grains so they could make bread. That's what windmills originally were used for.
Was for bread? So they were a lot smaller back in the day?
Yeah, they were like fucking 20 feet up.
Oh, that's still big.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
but think
what
about
is an average house?
Windmill for a whole fucking town.
What is an average house's height? 12 feet?
Like inside?
No, outside. 20 to the peak. Our house is 20 foot tall?
About 20 foot, yeah.
You're compensating for something. Our house is not 20 foot tall.
Why are you talking shit about my house?
When people come over...
First off, my house?
Okay, when people come over... When people come over, I'm not thinking... Like, if they're like, bro, you got a tall house, I'm like, bro, you ain't got to be like that. You good?
We got a long house. It's long.
It's long. It's long. This way.
It's long. No, I mean, a normal house is probably 20 foot tall. But... Yeah, they have so many fucking wind farms out there. So you're just driving through and you don't. There's nothing. I don't think we went through a single town in Nebraska. And there's just wind farms, and you can hear them. Like, they make that like whooshing sound almost.
Yeah.
But it almost fucks with your head. Like vertigo feeling almost. It's really
the
weird.
noise does?
Yeah, because it's so many of them around you, and they're moving so much air. It like almost fucks with your inner ear.
You know what else messed with me like that is me and Paige went to yoga once, and they did this like stone. I can't remember what they call it, but it's like it's almost like a muddle or a, what do you call it when you cooking and you like stomp it with
like
a
mortar and pestle?
Yeah.
But it was the bowls with the thing?
Yeah, and they go...
Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Dude, and it gets so loud at one point that you can't feel your body.
Yeah.
Because you're being dead still, right? And you feel like your body, like your mind isn't in a body anymore. And you're like, whoa,
that's what it's supposed to do.
Wild.
Yeah, that's like the
But she only did it for like 5 minutes, and I got to the peak. Like, I felt like I was just getting to where I was supposed to be.
About to bust, huh?
I was about to bust out these shorts, dude.
Ew.
I was like, we better have an accident on aisle 3 over here.
Imagine.
Dude, and right when we were getting to that spot where I was like, whoa, I'm in like a different state of mind. Yeah, she stopped.
We call that blue balls in the game, baby.
Yeah.
That's bad. Don't be doing that shit.
Yoga blue balls.
Yoga blue balls.
But you asked me what was up this week.
Yeah, what's up this week?
Like, what's been new?
Tell me.
Sebastian Maniscalco dropped a tour out of what I feel like out of nowhere because, you know, he's just been basically shooting videos from his house.
Yeah.
And his podcast, which is through a video.
Yeah.
At his house. So I'm like,
do you feel like he's been fucking like kind of freaking out about the whole thing? The whole COVID thing?
Well, you're talking about why he's been at his house?
I mean, do you think he's one of those people that's like, I'm not going anywhere?
I think he might have been at first, but this is what I think is you don't see, and people are saying this in other podcasts, so this is going to sound familiar to that. You don't see like the big people going out right now. Some big people are trying it. I mean, now, all of a sudden. I.e., like, he just dropped a tour.
Well, I mean, Joe and Chappelle have been doing shows in Texas for, like, months now.
Yeah, but they're in one spot. One spot. They're only in that one spot.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
yeah.
I mean...
You mean, like, tour-wide. Okay.
Yeah, people aren't going, like, worldwide tours, or at least nationwide tours right now. I guess worldwide isn't necessarily open yet.
No, I don't think you can really...
Not like that. Not like a worldwide tour. Like, I know... The UFC goes over, but they're doing a single location every single time. They're not like the repeat customers, right? But what I think is like his manager is like, look, let's just do your podcast, do these little things, these like, because all the night shows are fucking Zoom now.
They suck, dude.
Suck, bro. But I bet his manager, on top of his like wanting to take care of his kids because they were like younger. And all these things.
He just had a baby girl, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like a year or two ago or something.
Yeah, so he's probably like, let's just let the dust settle.
Yeah.
And then let me work on this hour. I don't know how you work on an hour like this. Like, I don't know how Nate did his. Like, how were you able to...
I mean, he did so many drive-in shows.
He did a lot of zanies, though.
Yeah.
Like, he was there, like, weekly from what I'm understanding. So... I don't know.
He did a whole like drive-in tour almost, I think.
You're talking about Nate?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he go out with Bert?
He did Bert, and he brought Nick Novicki with him, and I think Nick opened up most of their shows.
Nick who?
For him. Novicki, the small guy.
I don't know.
You know him.
I know the Brian Bateman, which is like his podcast.
Yeah.
Did you see his other podcast guy, Aaron Weber?
He's the older guy?
No, that's Brian Bateman.
Okay, Aaron Weber's the guy with the beard?
Yep.
Big guy?
And he's like thicker?
Yeah.
They're all funny. They're just different funnies.
Yeah.
Like Aaron Weber seems like a guy you'd just be hanging out with.
He's more like I feel like he's almost like kind of that one-liner type funny.
Aaron?
You know? Yeah. Okay.
But
the other guy,
it seems like they're 3 different generations, really.
Yeah.
Because Brian definitely older than everybody. And then Nate's like... Brian's probably close to 50.
Brian is one-liner. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron...
He posts a lot of one-liners, though, like on his Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious, like, are those just his throwaways?
Yeah.
Or does he do elaborations of that on his sets? Because I do see some of those things. Like, I mean, you see Chris in his stories do some of his similar type jokes.
Or carry that joke on.
Yeah.
Type thing, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I
Have you been watching Congratulations?
No, I haven't.
No, I have.
No, I haven't really been keeping up.
It's
with
not
it,
bad.
honestly.
It's just different.
Yeah.
You know, it's different because...
Is it on Patreon now?
I mean, he does have extended episodes on Patreon,
okay.
but...
He still releases the normal ones.
He always, like... He doesn't... Well, maybe not always, but he's been starting to say, like... And this podcast is brought to you by no sponsors, because we have none. You know, like, he kind of leans into the mistake, but maybe to him... he's just trying to make the best of, like, a shitty situation. Like, he's trying to learn from it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, from what he's doing, finally getting back into things and, like... I don't know. I think that's the right move for him.
Have you been watching The Fighter and the Kid?
No.
That one's different now, too.
Yeah, I know that.
It's different than that.
Really?
Yeah. I know what
Isn't it called Fighter and the Kids now?
Yep.
Yeah.
But not anymore.
What do you mean?
It's changed since then.
Is it just...
One of them has been nixed. So
it's not Malik, right?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay, it's Malik. Who's the other guy?
Chappelle Lacey.
Chappelle Lacey, that's right.
Chappelle Lacey, Malik Basil. I can't ever figure out.
I think it's Basil.
Yeah.
But he's gone.
Yeah, supposedly at the beginning of their podcast, they were like, yo, you're going to notice, because they stopped doing the intro music because it says everybody's individual names. So they killed it. And they were like, yeah, you probably noticed like Malik or Malik. It's Malik, but I think he likes it to be Malik or something, but it's Malik. But he was like, yeah, you probably noticed he's not here. He just wanted to go focus on his own podcast.
He's got his own podcast?
I mean, he does, but...
What? Dumb decision.
Elaborate on what you mean.
Dumb decision.
Whose?
Malik.
You think it was his decision?
Yep.
Okay.
If it was his decision.
You think it was his decision? That'd
Honestly,
be like Dana White being like, it's crazy that dude left when we were paying him millions. Huh? There's no way it was his decision.
Yeah.
There's no way. Not a chance in the fucking world it was his decision to walk away from that.
Yeah.
That'd be like us being on fucking your mom's house and being like, this isn't working out. You had to come back to this.
Yeah.
No offense to this.
Yeah, I mean... No, that... So I wonder what the fuck happened then.
I don't know, dude. Like, what I think is, like... This is what's wild. At the beginning, I didn't like it. I didn't like Malik on it. I like Malik on other shows. Mm-hmm. But I didn't like him on that show for some reason. There was something about it. You said you just watched that one?
I just started
that one. Okay.
I watched halfway through that one.
Anyways.
Or listened to halfway through that one. I don't watch and drive.
Anyways, I thought I didn't like him at first on it. I was like, he just is playing to the crowd about being dumb.
Yeah.
And I'm like, as a well-professed dumb person.
Yeah, you've got some experience in it.
I don't have to play to the crowd. This is me. This is who I am. I think he tried too hard. Sometimes it was really funny, and then other times it just was like, eh.
Cody plays, period.
I play. But I'm also trying to play as smart as I possibly can. So you're getting the best of me right now.
Yeah.
This is the peak of my performance.
Look.
You may not like it, but this
is
the peak performance.
The rest of the conversations we have during the week are fucking
I broke my back. My back
because this is
broken.
He
it's spinal.
I didn't know that you could use all of your words in one sitting and then not have them for the rest of the week, but that's what Cody does. He saves up all his words for Thursdays. And then after that, it's like the rest of the week, there's nothing.
We're spitting out a couple letters at a time.
Yeah, we're writing shit on boards.
I sound like Stipe.
Yeah.
You're like you just have a big cue card that just has pictures, and you're like, point to what you're talking about.
There's a cat. Okay, Callie did what?
Yeah. No, you're like, what is wrong with you? What the fuck were we just talking about? Right before.
Malik.
Oh yeah. So what I feel like is they pulled the plug too soon. Too soon. I felt like he just started to get in a groove because they had storylines with him. Like they had like his car.
The car thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like things were starting to get interesting, and like honestly, I was warming up to him quite well. I was like
really starting to like him. Or just like him being there, I guess.
Yeah, I was like you got used to like his banter of like it wasn't him playing up to anything anymore. It just seemed like he was playing his part, his role in the podcast, and it felt right. And then they pulled it, and I was like, damn, that just got it good, you know? I mean, as good as it was, you know? But now Brian's back, dude.
Yeah, I saw that.
Look, I mean, he's back on every episode.
I've seen like two of them.
Yeah, he's now been on... Well, you saw one when he came back to try it out.
Time.
Right?
But I've seen two in a row.
Yeah, that's been the last two.
Yeah, I've seen two in a row.
Did you listen to the Adam Carolla one already?
No.
It's pretty good, dude. Adam Carolla is a fucking... He's like...
Who is that?
Adam Carolla?
Yeah.
A long time ago, he did the Man Show with Jimmy Kimmel. This was like way back in the day. It was on comedy... Or I think it was originally on MTV and then went to Comedy Central. Then Joe Rogan was the host of that with Doug Stanhope. I said that like Dan Stanhope. Yeah, dude, it was a wild time back then. But
you know what? Have you ever seen Triple X? The movie?
No.
Okay.
I am aware of the movie and like I seen like the scene where I don't know if this is the original or the like Enemy of the State or something.
Diesel?
I can't remember. I just know there's a car and then it drives off a bridge and they jump out of the car.
I don't know. I've never seen it either.
I just know there's like
I got shit
Russian
on today.
people in it.
Yeah, there are lots of Russia.
What does this have to do with Triple X?
It's the movie.
Yeah, but you said you got shit on today.
Oh, because I haven't seen it.
Oh, I thought you meant at work. I was like,
Russians love shit porn. I got shit on today. What else do you want?
Oh, add it up.
Yeah. Put two and two together. No, I got shit on today because I haven't seen it, and I was like, all right, well, you know, I was born in 1998. That movie came out in like 2001, 2002. And
you were like, I was still 1 year old.
I was
there like, he is not good at math.
He needs some milk. No, it's like I get shit on for not seeing movies in like the 90s and shit. And it's like, dude, I wasn't even born yet. And like, I'm not saying my family was well off, but we went to the movie theaters. So we were watching movies that were coming out.
You were Pensacola rich.
We were not fucking like watching 10-year-old movies on VHS. You know what I'm saying? Like we go to Blockbuster.
Oh, y'all got DVD players.
Yeah, we was on.
That's
we wasn't
wild.
on the Blu-ray shit, but we were on DVD players.
We got DVD players in the 2010s, not the 2000s.
No, I mean, shit. I still grew up with VHSs and stuff, but
yeah, we had VHSs till they fell the fuck off.
Last week.
Yeah.
No.
I go to the thrift store to see new movies.
Does Alabama still? Has Alabama gotten Blu-ray yet? Or no? Yeah, they're still
buying DVDs from Ray Ray.
Oh, okay.
Blu-ray hasn't come along yet.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Alabama is one of them. I think Louisiana is still on VHS though.
Yeah.
I don't think they made the step.
I think they're still on A-Track, and that's just audio.
You're right.
They're not even on visuals yet.
Yeah, they just switched from.
They have 3 pictures that they go real fast trying to get it. It's the same 3 pictures too, for every movie.
Damn, that's a good movie.
Yeah, that looked just like the last movie. That's wild. I saw that outcome coming though.
I knew he was gonna do that.
Yeah, he followed that horse every time.
Every damn time.
Yeah.
I told you about the drive-by that we think we saw in Louisiana on the way back from Louisiana. Did I tell you about this story?
I think you said this.
Dude, I don't think I've talked about it on here, but me and my buddy, every year he has this gig to go buy a bunch of like, I guess the Abita breweries over there.
You've told me this.
Okay.
Yep. You told me this in kitchen, but I don't think they heard it.
The Abita breweries over in Louisiana.
I remember it.
Abita brewery. And he goes over there every year around Christmas to get personalized bottles of beer and root beer for this lawyer group that's downtown, or this law office.
I hear from a lot of people that they have the best root beer.
Yeah, Abita root beer is fire.
But I want to fight them to the death. Boylan, Boylan.
That's the bottle, the glass bottle, right?
And it has such a plain logo. It's nothing like special. The best root beer of all time. The aftertaste, bro. The aftertaste hits you, and it's a whole nother level. Their,
is it Cheerwine?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
It's not root beer, but it's like...
They have cream soda. They have black cherry.
Their black cherry. Black cherry's fire, too.
I didn't get to try that. I was just so in love with that. Root beer, it's like me when I find something I like a lot, in my head, I'm like, oh, there can't be anything better.
Yeah.
This is what I'm rocking with.
Dude, you know where you would like...
Say. Speak.
Duh.
Acknowledge me.
Fucking... Up north, so you know how we have sweet tea down here, right?
They got sweet D?
They
Sweet D and 2 tea bags, dog.
Yeah. We got Sunny D down here. They got that sweet D up north. Fucking everybody yeah, that shit definitely hit different, if you know what I'm saying.
They got 20-foot tall houses.
Guts. Everybody has sweet tea down here, and everybody's got their own like, oh, I brewed this and whatever. Everybody up there makes root beer. So every fucking restaurant you go to makes their own root beer.
Dude, it'd be sick to go on like a root beer tour.
Well, that's...
I assume there's got to be like a local place.
No, that's kind of bitchy. Don't do that.
Bitchy?
Yeah, bitchy.
Why is that bitchy?
I mean, you sound like a bitch. But
root beer?
Yeah. But you up north, everybody...
You know how
you know McGuire's has... They brew their own shit there? Every fucking spot up there brews their own root beer.
Yeah, I got it the first time.
Well, I'm telling you again. Okay. Make sure you remember it, because you're going to text me as soon as we get done and ask me what we talked about.
I'm not going to remember this for shit. I got what you said, just not going to remember it.
Fuck, what was I talking about before that?
Doesn't matter. It was bitchy. You were talking about root beer, Abita Springs, drive-by.
Abita Springs.
Yeah, that's a real location. Somewhere.
I'm going to Google it right now. Because you're a fucking lie,
dude. We're never going to hear this drive-by story for shit, dude.
Abita Springs.
Dude, did you hear fucking Ellen show?
Oh, no way, dude.
Dude, it's a real thing.
Town in Louisiana.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. That's where Abita is.
Okay, anyway.
You need a...
So we're on the way back from picking up pallets. Like when I tell... Like, you know the moving pallet?
Of cocaine.
No.
You can say root beer. That's fine.
Root beer.
Well, we'll know. Okay.
I tell you we got a U-Haul.
We had to cut and cook it when we got home. The root beer. The root beer. The root beer.
Had to rebrew the root beer.
Yeah.
No, we had a U-Haul full of... It was something like 10,000 bottles of beer and root beer.
Was it cheaper than ordering it or something?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because they get all this... They do all the customized shit. And they have somebody come and pick it up, and it's much cheaper to pay us a couple $100 to rent a U-Haul and run over there and come back than rent like a fucking 18-wheeler or something to drop it off.
They're customizing root beer?
Yeah, so they get like bottles that have the name of the lawyer office, and the packs all have the name of the lawyer office and all that kind of shit.
But why root beer?
It's root beer and beer. God, you're fucking stupid. Holy shit. I literally just told you this.
They're lawyers.
Beer and root beer.
What does that have to do with lawyers? Don't you think they'd be into harder shit than beer and root beer? It's like fucking redneck lawyers. They're like, we don't want no whiskey.
So we picked up the 3 pallets of cocaine.
Yeah, for sure that was cocaine. There's no way that was root beer and beer.
Here's what happens. It's for Christmas. They give their like employees and shit packs of beer for their Christmas party and shit. That's what they give as like an appreciation thing. Everybody gets fucking...
Yeah, we appreciate you, just not a lot. Just not a lot.
We ran out of beer, so here's some root beer.
Yeah, I guess.
No. So we are on the way back from picking this shit up, and there's a specific part when you're leaving Louisiana. There's like the highway, the interstate or whatever, and there's like the causeways next to it that have roads running along either side.
Yeah.
And we're doing like 65 or 70 on the interstate.
And if you've been here, you know exactly the road.
Yeah.
They have like a massive American flag at some point in this road. I remember this.
This is like right outside of New Orleans.
Yeah.
This isn't that far down.
Yeah.
This is a little bit before, but we're driving and we're going 65, 70 or whatever. And obviously the causeway type shit isn't, the speed limit's like 35 or 45 or something like that. And we're going, just hanging out, doing like driving back. And all of a sudden I look out of the passenger window and there's a Ford Expedition with 6 dudes on the outside of it.
I'm gonna let you guess.
You heard me outside.
I'm gonna let you guess what they look like.
Outside of it. Go ahead. Use your imagination, because probably right. And 6 dudes. And they're going at least 80 miles an hour because they fucking zoom past us, right? And I'm like, we're going fucking 70.
Mind you, they're not on the same road. They're just on parallel roads.
Yeah, this is
separated by like a chain link fence and like some grass.
Yeah. All of them are covered head to toe. In like hoodies and black jeans, the whole 9, dude.
Not even wearing them, they're just wrapped in hoodies.
Everybody has 4 hoodies on. And they're speeding way the fuck down this thing, right? And we're like, dude, for sure they just murdered some people. And I didn't see where they went, but then like 2 minutes later, 3 cop cars fucking right down the road. And I was like, ooh, big yikes.
Yeah, dude, I was leaving Foley the other day training, and I saw this Mustang pulling up behind me really fast, and I was like, dude, I'm already hauling ass. Like, the speed limit was like 55, and I was going like 65.
Yeah.
And you can get pulled over pretty easily in those country spots because you just can't see anything. There ain't no lights. But I was like, damn, he pulled up fast, and he passed me like fucking nothing, dude. It was like I was sitting still, and I was like, damn, he got somewhere to be. And then I look, because I'm watching him drive away, and then I look at my rearview, and I'm like, lights everywhere. And I was like, damn. And I pulled off to the side of the road, and they had to be going over 100 miles an hour. Just,
yeah.
It was like 5 of them, and then I get to the Lillian Bridge, like that goes from Lillian to fucking Pensacola.
Yeah, the Lillian Bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called the Lillian Bridge.
Because it comes from Lillian to Pensacola?
Yeah, also,
it's crazy.
It's from Pensacola to Lillian. It's the same bridge.
Lillian Bridge. Yeah. Going into or out of, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it called other things like the bridge to Lillian.
That's a book, ain't it?
Yeah, it's like the bridge to Terabithia. What is that book?
Bridge to Terabithia?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Bridge
Anyways, this is Lillian Bridge.
Yeah.
Over there by Lillian.
Yeah, it was not
at the Circle
New
K.
York Times bestseller.
All of the cops are sitting there. That just had passed me.
We got to get this fucking coffee quick.
Dude, it was like the dude must have went over the bridge and they were like, that's not our jurisdiction. Let's go get some fucking donuts and coffee. I don't know what the fuck happened. I drove by real slow and I was looking. I was like, is it in the parking lot? I didn't see the car.
Are you like out the window?
What are you guys doing?
What do y'all do? They just use that as an excuse to get all their homies together in one place.
Yeah.
Like, damn, yeah, their other buddy is driving the Mustang, so they can all hang out at like the pool hall or something.
Yeah, they can like take off to one edge of town, and they're like,
"Let's get him."
Yeah, we got him.
Yeah. Woo.
Dispatch is like, "Did you get that?" And they're like, "Yeah, he just got away from us.
He's too fast.
He went over there where we can't go."
But like, we over here now.
Oh yeah, you good then?
We over here now though. So
yeah, but we're all gonna catch up real quick.
Ooh. Yeah, we just gonna hang out.
We're with Matthew. He's undercover. Shit. I do have a game I want to play with you real quick. A guessing game.
Is this what I was supposed to remind you of on the podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a
guessing game. I'm not in the right mind for this. Did you write a note card? Is this a note card?
This is a note card.
Did you write this yourself?
I wrote.
Are you going to be able to read it?
I wrote this myself. You're not going to be able to, but I know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because I know what I said. And I
wrote
wrote
it down. What does this
have
to do with?
That's going to be up to you to figure out.
It's going to be like one of them find yourself games or whatever. Let's see what kind of person you are or whatever.
No, but you're not going to get it just like you're not going to get who you are.
I mean, I still don't know.
Yeah,
I accept
we
it.
figured it out because we see what
y'all know who I am.
No, we
Ain't
figured.
nobody told me.
You
yet.
can't figure it out. Is what we figured out. I'm gonna read off some titles.
Of?
Yeah, you figure that out. Okay? You're gonna have to tell me what all these have to do with each other.
Okay.
Okay? These are not as simple as you think it is. So if I say the thing, you're gonna be like, oh, yeah, we're there. The House. Not this one. Not the one we're in.
Okay.
The Nut Job 2. Nutty by nature. Try to figure out what all these things have to do with each other. What do they have in common? Green Book. This is going worse than I thought. Cruise.
I don't fucking know, dude. The Green Book?
I didn't say the Green Book. I said Green Book. You're thinking of the Green Mile.
No, I'm thinking of a Green Book.
Okay. Tag. Dead space in the podcast. You're not having any guesses yet. I feel like
movies.
Are they movies?
Mm-hmm.
They're movies?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
All right.
This is your game. What kind of fucking origami fold you got over there, dude?
The next one I feel like is going to give the whole thing away and it's going to not be fun anymore. The Irishman.
Quentin Tarantino.
Was that done by Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah.
No, it fucking wasn't.
The Irishman?
The Irishman?
The Netflix movie?
Google it. Put it up on the Googs. I'm pretty sure that was Martin Scorsese.
You're right.
Okay. You didn't have to Google it.
I don't know, man. What did these all have to... You said that was supposed to give it away?
I mean, I thought the one before that you did fucking clear giveaway.
Green Book?
Nope. That
What was before that?
Why can't you fucking let go of Green Book? Let it go!
I'm like, where's
You didn't
the book
get any
at?
closer to it.
Nut Job.
All right, I'm going to do... What's wrong with people?
Are these all stand-up specials?
I don't... You're supposed to tell me.
How the fuck is this supposed to work?
I'm telling you things. You tell me why they mean anything together.
Are these just shit that's just popped in your head and you wrote down? And you're trying to get me to
Aren't
explain
you
them for you?
embarrassed?
Yeah, these are all Netflix specials. Sebastian.
The House is a Netflix special?
Fuck if I know. No fucking way.
Read it out loud.
Thursday, July 15th. 9:30 p.m. New Orleans. Nobody does this tour. We going!
We're going, boys! The boy got the hookup on some tickets.
How'd you get the hookup? How many dicks you have to suck?
Ain't but one, but that ain't even matter, bro.
Just one's a fucking lick, dude.
I didn't even have to lick it, dude.
Just sucked it.
Yeah,
What
boy.
the fuck? How did you get tickets, dude?
So the first presale just like first show sold out. Also, tickets were crazy.
Insane expensive.
So they added another show same day. They added it in like with zero time, basically put them on presale, and then you had to have a code to get on the presale. And I was able to get 3 tickets. Yeah.
Holy shit.
We're in the balcony and we have nobody in front of us. We're not on the front row of the balcony. We're on the front row of like the dip of the balcony.
Okay.
So like we have a bar we can put our feet on.
Okay. Damn, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck
I
yeah,
wrote this
bro.
whole thing and I was like trying to think of things that would be far enough away that you wouldn't guess it on the first things. But his first stand-up special ever is his fucking name, so I couldn't have said that.
Yeah.
So I was reading off his movies because I was like, you're going to maybe get tagged.
Don't know that one.
Tag?
Never seen that.
It has like fucking huge names in it.
I
And
know.
he's like
Jeremy,
the
what is-
pastor.
Yeah. No, I've never seen that.
And the
He's
Irishman,
in Nut Job too?
he had to be a voice in it. But yeah, like,
He is in The Irishman though, huh?
yeah.
What is
can't
The
remember.
House?
I don't know. I I didn't look it up to find out. I just looked off his like credentials, and I was like, I'm gonna write all this down and see if they add up to you.
Green Book.
Green Book. It was like he was the driver for this.
When did this movie come out?
Maybe 2018. It got a bunch of awards. Maybe he wasn't the driver, but I know it was like special because it was a white dude driving a black lady. Or a black dude. But it was like big because it was like culturally important at the moment.
Yeah.
I never got to see it because I wasn't like big on Netflix or Redbox at the time. Like,
damn, we're going to see fucking Sebastian.
That's been one of the major ones left on the list.
I know. We've checked off quite a few.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like the ones that I have left in my personal one is like I definitely want to see Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Like I'd love to see Seinfeld. I don't have a lot of huge ones that I'm like, whoa, these are bangers just floating that
You saw Brian, huh? Brian Regan when he came down?
No, did you?
Mm-mm. I just thought it was at the Singer, and I thought y'all were down there
Dane
for that
Cook.
show. Dane Cook, that's right.
Yeah. That was like one of the first comedians.
You know Tom came to Pensacola, right? Y'all went to that show. He came to Singer.
We went to. I've been to one Tom show without you, and it was like
It must have been that one.
too close or something.
Yeah.
So I didn't know it was Pensacola. Maybe it was.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think that was because I remember him posting pictures of McGuire's, like at the bus, where they have the Elvis waving or whatever.
Really.
And I remember him posting pictures of it. Maybe it was on Twitter or videos of it on Twitter. And I like tweeted him and I was like, "Hey, motherfucker, if you don't come to Global for dinner, I'm gonna beat your ass." Or I'm gonna tell. Or it was after It was after the 2 Bears in 1 Cave where they talked about the frozen carrot challenge. I don't know if you've seen that.
Mm-mm.
They talk about sticking frozen carrots up their ass, and I was like, I'm gonna tell everybody how far you took that carrot up your ass or whatever. Didn't get a reply.
Yeah.
Did he come?
No.
Tried, but
Now, would you pay for his whole meal? Yeah.
100%.
It's on the house.
Duh.
Uh-huh.
Give him a picture.
Yeah.
Give him a picture. But
Yeah, bro. We going, so you better take off. It's on a Thursday.
yeah, I can get Thursdays off for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my early day anyway. I'll just be like, yeah, I'm not.
So I was thinking we could go like early.
It's at night. It's at 9:30.
9:30.
Dude, we'll make a whole day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm down for.
I'm
early
taking
in the
4 days
morning.
off: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Damn.
I mean, we're gonna probably drive back the same night.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I want to make a day of like
what day is it?
Thursday, the July 15th.
July. Dude, we should just say fuck it and get a hotel that night and just stay that night, and we can hang out somewhat. Well, I guess I'd have to kind of be back to work, but that way we don't have to drive at fucking.
I don't give a fuck about driving.
midnight.
I'm gonna be hyped.
Yeah. Well, you said that. Will you say that? And then last time, I have never fallen asleep while you're driving, not even once. Driving back, the last time we went, I drove back. You were asleep within an hour, and I was like,
Well, that's because I'm not driving. If I'm driving, I'm like, what's up, cars? We all out here.
boy, got some news, by the way.
What's up?
The Subi, she's done. The motor is in the Subi, and she fucking rips.
You've been around it?
No,
You got video?
no. But get this. So get this, though.
You're like, the girl I've been catfished by, she exists.
She's here. No, the fucking dude, the mechanic dude. I told you about the whole engine being seized up thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, the guy who's working on it called my dad today, and he was like, hey man, he's like, we got it in. He's like, the only thing we got to do is put a new idler pulley on it. He's like, that's it. He's like, it's like a $200 part, and it'll be like $100 for labor. And but he didn't say anything about install prices. So I'm thinking that, like I was talking
labor
about,
is.
well, no, but I mean, for the idler pulley is what I'm talking about. I mean, for yanking the engine and putting the new one in.
Oh.
He got paid by the other place that I had the warranty under to pull the old one and put the new one in. So
That's nice.
I don't think I'm going to have to pay him at all for putting a new engine in it. But he was talking to my dad, and he was like, Greg, he said, I don't know if you know this, man, but that motherfucker gets up and goes. And my dad started dying laughing. He He goes, what do you mean? He goes, you put your foot down. He said, that shit throws you back in your seat. I was like, damn right.
Hey, he goes, it's faster than 2 goats. You're
I
like,
know.
Damn, that's pretty fast.
That's pretty quick. Goat power versus horsepower. That's like 3 Clydesdales per goat, probably.
He goes, it outraced my son on his little Huffy now. And that he can get up and go now.
No, I'm fucking stoked. So that part comes in this week. And
so you'll be getting this car this month.
Within the next week.
All right, we'll have an update in the next week.
Yeah, I should have it by next Thursday. He said the part's supposed to come in by the end of this week, and it'll take less than a day to put in.
Well, we'll take one of our cars because it's just gonna be easier on gas.
Yeah,
ours is just gonna be more efficient.
What do you mean?
Like we can go further on a gallon of gas than you.
Oh, in the Nissans?
Yeah, guaranteed.
What do you get?
Mine's got to be like 30 something.
Yeah, mine don't get that.
Yeah, especially not with your 22-year-old fucking foot. Your foot's gonna make it like 6 gallons.
I've never driven a fast car. Like
that's the fucking point.
Well, actually, I have. The Jaguar that I drove for a long time, that thing was supercharged with a 4.6 in it.
So, just to give you some life experience, real quick, when you've never done something and then you can do it,
I've never done it.
No, that's fine.
I drove the fucking
this is what I'm
Jag
saying.
for
Give me
3
a
or
sec.
4 months. And I mean, I stepped on it. Don't get me wrong.
When I was a
I
kid,
still drove like a grandpa. I drive like a grandpa, dude.
When I was a kid, at one point in my life, we never had a trampoline, and then we got a trampoline. And guess what? I didn't jump a lot before. What do you think happened? I jumped a lot when I got it.
I mean, I have a car.
Yeah, you got a boat.
A land boat.
Not a Land Rover.
Yeah, no, don't
assume that's what he said. He said land boat.
That bitch bad though.
But yeah,
I'm fucking stoked, dude. I'm so ready to be driving that car.
Yeah.
You hyped or what, bro?
Dude, I'm so hyped on this show this morning when I got the tickets. I couldn't believe
you got him this morning?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it just happened.
Mortgage company calling me. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Hey, that's Justin knocking on the door, so we got to wrap this episode.
Oh, is that Justin?
Yeah.
Oh, he's here early. All right.
We love you guys.
Thank y'all. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Peace. Thank you guys for listening.
That was a quick wrap. Love you guys. Bye.